Can you imagine running for 12 hours on a treadmill? I'll say that again, 12 hours on a treadmill. Well, I did it. Oh yeah, and did I tell you? I'm blind, and I achieved a Guinness World Record by doing it. Watch the video and you'll see how I did it. Welcome back everybody to my channel. Hope you're enjoying my videos. Today I'm going to talk to you about how I broke the Guinness World Record for furthest distance for any female on a treadmill in 12 hours in February 2018. This record attempt came about because my run coach suggested to me, Sinead, I think you have the ability to do it. When he suggested it, I was very intimidated. I didn't believe in myself, and I suppose this is why sometimes we need other people to believe in us, for us then to believe in ourselves. This is why it's important to have coaches in our lives, mentors in our lives, and role models. The record before I broke it was 128 kilometers, 0.62, and it was by a girl in Australia. My record, which I achieved, was 130.5 kilometers. So my run coach kept the plan and the training and the lead up to the treadmill attempt quite simple for me, and he was very motivating for me on the days where I had self-doubt, on the days where I didn't want to train. Even the treadmill record attempt happened on the Monday, and even on the Thursday, a few days previous to the attempt happening, I didn't want to do it. I was self-doubting myself. There was a lot of negative thoughts going on in my head, and he helped me to believe in myself. He told me not to focus on other people and what they've achieved, to focus on myself and my own achievements. And he was telling me how at that stage I had done 2 12-hour track races, and in both of those 2 12-hour track races how I had come second female. I suppose I was counter arguing back then with him, saying to him, well, how am I going to run 12 hours on a treadmill? The longest I've ever run on a treadmill is 4.5 hours. So that's a major jump from 4.5 hours of treadmill running up to 12 hours. But he was reassuring me. He was saying, well, look, Sinead, you do the majority of your run training on the treadmill because of being visually impaired, and a lot with the running on the treadmill is mentally based. It's a lot about concentration, how badly you want your goals, and it really does come down to mental stamina. And I do have that, and I think the reason why I have that is because of my vision impairment, all the adversity and BS that I've gone through all throughout my life. I suppose it was also a motivating factor as well when I was on the treadmill and I was thinking about the bullies who previously bullied me in school, and I was thinking about them, and I was thinking about, okay, well, they're going to be a small bit of my driving force. So I think you can get mental strength from anywhere. So you can get it from your run coach, you can get it from within you yourself, you can get it from the experiences you experience in life, you can get it from role models. Inspiration is around us everywhere. And then it comes down to how badly you want to achieve the goal. So I achieved it, and this is my Guinness World Record. There, I don't know, can you see it? It's in this frame. There's a lot of shining against the glass, but I'll just read it quickly to you. The greatest distance on a treadmill in 12 hours, female, was achieved by Sinead Kane, Ireland, in Dublin, Ireland, on the 26th of February 2018. And I suppose that's for any female. That's got nothing to do with disability. I am really proud of myself, the fact that I have beaten fully sighted females to achieve that record, and I only have 5% vision. And I suppose it comes back to what I say in a lot of my speeches about I can choose to be visionary or I can choose to be blind. And all throughout my life I've chosen to be visionary because I just feel that we should challenge ourselves, and you only grow through discomfort and challenging yourself. Now, obviously, not every single day I have that positive mindset. There's ups and downs, but it comes back to you and your accountability. Like, for example, my run coach can tell me the exercises to do, but I have to do them. I have to do them. And my run coach John, my guide runners Philip, Louis, they were so encouraging. They were there on the day of the attempt. They stayed all day for the full 12 hours, and they were really in my low points during the 12 hours. They picked me up and they just helped me to get on with it. So I want to show you a small bit of footage from the treadmill attempt that day, and I'm going to show that now.
We're here this evening to support the extraordinary Sinead Kane. Right behind me at the moment, here in a Dublin hotel, Sinead is taking on a phenomenal challenge. Nearly 12 hours ago, Sinead stepped up on the treadmill here behind me and has decided to take on a world record. Everybody in Alliance is really looking forward to congratulating Sinead on this, her second challenge with Alliance's support.
This challenge was slightly different in that Sinead was going for a record that was held by a person without a disability. We felt that with using the treadmill, where Sinead wasn't relying on a guide or somebody else to help her, that this created a level playing field and it allowed her to compete with somebody else. We wouldn't have done it without the help of Alliance, and that's a fact.
New Guinness World Record title!
This evening I broke a Guinness World Record for the furthest distance for a female on a treadmill in 12 hours. Everybody sees the 30 seconds at the finish line, whether you win or lose. They don't see the 10,000 hours of hard work that you put in, and Alliance Ireland took a chance on me, and I'm so grateful.
It's a fantastic result here in Dublin today. Congratulations, Sinead Kane, on behalf of Guinness World Records. You are officially amazing.
So I hope you enjoyed that video of me running on the treadmill and me achieving the Guinness World Record. Not only did it require doing a lot of physical training, but it also required a lot of administrative work. If you're attempting to go for a Guinness World Record, there's a lot of rules that has to be abided by, such as the treadmill has to be calibrated and a certificate has to be got. So that has to be done, and that has to be produced to the GWR, Guinness World Records. Witnesses have to be there, all the witnesses' statements have to be filled, video recording footage has to be there, the video recording footage has to match up with the witness statements. So there is so much that has to go into it. So attempting to get the Guinness World Record isn't just about the actual physical running. I kind of nearly had the easy job of the running. My team around me, John, Louis and Philip, they had the difficult job of trying to coordinate all the witnesses, trying to deal with people who were coming in and out to see me do the attempt. They were liaising with the Guinness World Record adjudicator who arrived there. They were liaising with the staff of the hotel and the gym where I did it. Actually, while I'm speaking of the gym, big thumbs up to the Clayton Hotel, Burlington Road in Dublin. Thank you so much for facilitating me when I did the treadmill attempt. I really am grateful. Anytime I go to this hotel, the staff are always very welcoming. Every single person in that hotel now nearly knows me by my first name. They all refer to me by my first name. Even when I achieved the record, at the end of it, all the staff came up to the gym from the hotel, and they were all standing there and they were all clapping. They gave me a bottle of champagne, even though at that stage I didn't want to consume any more fluid. So all my team around me, they drank that. And it was just all those little things. And even the following morning, after I had done the Treadmil record, just the courtesy and the kindness that was shown to me the following morning. So I had got a Guinness World Record adjudicator to be present when I was doing the attempt. So he was checking in with my guide runners, he was watching over the video footage, he was checking the witness statements, and he was checking the calibration sheet of the treadmill, and he was doing different things. And half the things that was happening in the background in terms of all the administrative work that was going on while I was running on the treadmill, I wasn't aware of the amount of stuff that needed to be done. All I had to do was focus on the task at hand and get on the treadmill and do the running. And for me, I used different strategies. One of the strategies was I broke it down into smaller blocks, because to me getting on a treadmill for 12 hours seemed very overwhelming. So I broke it down into smaller blocks. I also kept telling myself, why am I doing this? Like, why am I insane? Like, why do I want to do this? So I think your purpose and your reason why to achieve the goal is important to keep at the forefront of your mind. The Guinness World Record rules are very, very strict. So all the paperwork had to be done, had to be signed off at the end. And thankfully, because I had the Guinness World Record adjudicator there present, and because he verified it all, I got the record then and there on the night. So that was really worthwhile for me.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Amazing. Where's the box? Where's the box? We're done. Good girl, Sinead. Where's the box? Well done, Sinead. You're all good, you're all good. You did it! You did it! You did it! Happy here, Sinead.
He's just there. Thanks so much.
Where's the seat? Where's the chair? Somebody clear the chair.
Well done. Well done.
So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be posting more videos. Hopefully you will like them. And if you've liked this video, give a thumbs up and give a like. Also subscribe to my channel to get alerted to when I post videos. And if you have any comments about the treadmill record, how I did it, or any questions about your own training and treadmill running and how to stay motivated, then put a comment below. Okay, because a lot of people, they just find treadmill as in the treadmill, whereas with me, I have to do a lot of my training on the treadmill because I don't really have a choice, because I'm limited as to where I can go because of my sight difficulties. So I do feel I'm experienced in treadmill running to give advice. So if you want any comments, feel free to, or any comments or any questions, put them in the comment box below and I'll get back to you. Okay, thanks guys, stay tuned, chat to you again.